Yes, so beautiful people, how you guys doing how you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing beautifully well. Happy Sunday to you all. In fact, I love you guys so much. In fact, all what you do on this channel, I say God Almighty will continue to bless you. And I want to say a big happy new month ahead. Yes, today is the last day of this beautiful month of August, and I hope August treated all of us well. And I pray also that this month of September, we will hear good news, good things is what we will see. We will never see anything evil. Okay, I pray that all are going out, our coming in shall be protected, and all our heart desires, or that particular thing you have been believing God for, that you have been wishing to have, I pray in this month of September, God Almighty will bring it all to pass. Yes, so good news all the way. So my correct people, the rumors reaching us now, this one, hey, when I hear this one, I say, hey, this Queen Naomi's matter is not a small thing. Like we've been hearing back and forth, back and forth. Queen Naomi's returning today, is not returning, he's here, he's not here, he's come to do this, he come to do that. But what we are hearing right now, they said, Iyanifa has come again. Oh, this particular Iyanifa, who is very close to Kabiesi, they say this Iyanifa has come again with another mighty, powerful prophecy. About who, my people? Who is Iyanifa about this time around? Because each time prophecy come up like this, you see everywhere, you will see the palace shaking. Everybody will be on their toes, like going up and down, back and forth. Because why? They know that once prophecy comes like this, especially prophecy that has to do with the gods, in fact, everybody will just be on their toes, because they know that those prophecy cannot just come just like that. It must fulfill why it is being said. And of course, if it's not so, it will not come out. It will, in fact, they won't even hear anything. So right now, my people, they said everybody right now in the palace are just up, like they are like, what is it again? What is happening? Because it was just like the Oloris were just there in the palace doing their things. The Ayabas were there going about their businesses. Oloris gather in whispers, normal talk, where women are, they will always see them gathering, having their discussion and all that. Because in fact, we heard that the Oloris are not in the palace, that some of them have houses outside the palace, yes, but they also come to the palace. They have their own chambers in the palace where they put up once they come, okay? Whether they come to stay or they come to do one or two things in the palace, they have a place where they definitely put up. So they said they were all there in the palace. Ayabas were there, Oloris were there, and the atmosphere was so tense, because what they heard right now is like making everybody to be on their toes. Now they say Blue Blona came and was like, she now called the Oloris and said, my people, oh, make una come here. Oh, have you guys heard about the Iyanifa's new revelation, the new prophecy last night that Iyanifa, gave? The rest were like, we don't understand. Like, the Soletic was just like, hey, again, which prophecy again? Because once we hear that Iyanifa has revealed one thing again, or she has come to say one thing, everybody will be shaking like this. They said Oletik was so hearing this alone from Blue, she was like, hey, who waiting again? Like, she was so nervous when she heard. She was like, the whole palace is shaking. Oh, they say Queen Naomi's destiny is tied to the throne forever. Ulistik was now telling Blue that she heard that they said Queen Naomi's destiny is tied to the palace forever. Like, they don't understand. Like, this throne now, like, without Queen Naomi, like, Queen Naomi and this throne, they are like paddy. That her destiny is tied to the palace for the throne forever. What is it? Now, Ebony was like, and yet Kabiesi allowed her to walk away as if she was, an ordinary woman. Like, if what Iyanifa is saying is the truth, why would Kabiesi allow her to walk away? If true say Queen Naomi's destiny is tied to the throne. Why will you people be saying all those things? Why will you people believe everything that Iyanifa is saying? Must you people just believe all these things? As for her, she does not really believe that what Iyanifa is saying is the truth. You are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you have been watching, you have not subscribed, subscription is free. All you need to do is just to tap on that subscribe button. Turn on notification bell so whenever I drop my videos, you get notified. Share so that others will learn one or two. And don't forget to leave a thumbs up and also come down the comment section and drop your beautiful opinion, what you feel about these very gist. My correct people. They say, in fact, Blow was like, in fact, if it's true, why would Kabiesi allow her to walk away as if she was an ordinary woman, that she does not believe in all that? But now they say Blow was like, if the prophecy is true, then all of us here are in trouble. It means no matter how we shine, Naomi's light will still overshadow us. Why should it be like that? Why it go be like that? All of them, this one go talk, that one go talk. Like they said, it was just like back and forth. And they said, Oletik was like, this is Kabiesi's fault. Yes, he should never have let her leave the palace. Why did they allow Queen Naomi to leave? If all this thing is true, that in fact they can't just believe this prophecy yet, because they want to believe that maybe Queen Naomi is the one manipulating this Iyanifa. Maybe Queen Naomi is trying to bribe her way through with this Iyanifa's prophecy, because right now they can't believe it. Oh, are they saying that Kabiesi is not aware of who she is, that she's not an ordinary woman before Kabiesi allowed her to leave? And even as she left, why did Kabiesi go and bring her back? If true she's like that, because first of all, Kabiesi is Onirisha, and he has all these Ifas, the Iyanifas all around him. None of them told him this. It's now they are coming to tell us, now that Queen Naomi has left since how many years now, that in fact they are not believing all those things. In fact, they said it's not a small thing. They said, in fact, Kabiesi was like, in fact, that day, after they were debating on all this, because it was last night, they said they heard it, according to what the gist. Now they were like, okay, let us go to Kabiesi now. And meanwhile, they said Kabiesi was with his royal chiefs. They were, chiefs, all these chiefs are always with Kabiesi, deliberating on one thing or the other. And all of a sudden, they say boldly, they said, Oloris storm in, kneeling. Of course, once they get to the palace like that, they have to go on their knees to say, Kabiesi o, Kadekpe lórí kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, àmì àṣẹ. They have to pay, give him that special greetings and all that, and still on their knees, and their eyes they were smiling. After greeting Kabiesi, they greeted the elders, like they were just looking like, Kabiesi was like, I hope all is well, what is happening? All of a sudden they say Blow was like, Kabiesi, he said, we greet you, but we cannot keep quiet anymore, that Iyanifa has spoken, and the fear grips us to our bone marrow. Like this fear of what Iyanifa is saying is the reason why we are here. Now they say Ebony was like, how could you even let Queen Naomi leave? That you open gates of her destiny to scatter, because you as Kabiesi, do you want to say that you do not know that Queen Naomi is like she's not an ordinary person, and you allow her to leave? And you now brought us in. So definitely now, it's like, now we are just in between right now. Now, Oletik now was like, that it was not, Oletik was not telling Kabiesi that you must take the blame, because at this point, Kabiesi was like, hello, why are you people all facing me like this? He said, yes, you must take the blame, Kabiesi, because you had a king. You should have stopped her, because we want to assume that you know who Queen Naomi was, and still you allow her to leave. And even when she left, you did not quickly ask her to return back or find a way to just bring her back. You let her be. But at this point, they said Kabiesi was like, enough, please. Why will you people be blaming like this? He said, do not raise your tongues against your king. At this time, all of them just went and say, Kabiesi, we are sorry. It's just that we are so concerned because we don't want to believe that this prophecy are true the way it sounds. Okay, and Kabiesi was now saying, have you forgotten that destiny is not shaped by man, but by Eledumare? Only God himself can shape destiny. So no man can shape destiny. Now they said, Blow was like, but Kabiesi said, no. Don't but Kabiesi me here. In fact, this time they say, palace don't they shake gigi. When you see Kabiesi in this kind of mood, know that this is not time for joke. Kabiesi very joking at all, because they cannot just come and start putting all the blame on him. Kabiesi say, no. Do not talk when I'm talking. He say, you blame me for Naomi's departure. Did you not laugh at her while she was here, especially you, Ebony? When Naomi was here, what happened? Did you not rejoice when she walked away? And even some of you, this Oloris, you already knew Queen Naomi. When Queen Naomi was in the palace, people were coming to visit. You saw everything that happened. How many of you go to Queen Naomi to go and make sure that Queen Naomi return? How many of you stood up for Queen Naomi to say, Kabiesi, no, we must see that this woman return? Did you people do that? Were you people not happy? Now you people ended up as Oloris. That is number one evidence that you people actually were cool with Queen Naomi's departure. And now, when prophecy speaks, you want to shift the blame on me. Why? They say, Oloris at this time, they all their face, like they just bow their head. In fact, because they know that this thing, he entered the way Kabiesi talks, so he don't penetrate to them like this. Kabiesi just hits the nail right at the very point, because obviously it's the truth. Kabiesi just said the truth. That's the reason why they don't know where to keep their face. They could not say a word again. And now they said, Kabiesi wants on to say that. He said, I say this once. Stop the blame. The prophecy will fulfill itself, whether you like it or not. That is just it. Lobaton. Now, Oloris were like, hey, wahala deal. How are we going to do this one? This one won't be. I want to be. You don't get how I want to be. Now, so it just be. Kabiesi tried to give it to them, because obviously if they had wanted Queen Naomi to return, they would have played that big role in making sure that Queen Naomi return, even without them coming to the palace as Oloris. So my correct people, if you ask me now, who I go ask? Now they say Iyanifa don't talk, according to what we heard allegedly, my people. What do you guys think? Come down in the comment section and drop your opinion, what you feel about this very gist. Thank you so much for always tuning in. To my returning and my new subscribers, I say God bless you. Till I come your way again, have a beautiful day. Bye for now.